AG Labs, my name is Ben. Hello, good morning, and welcome to the micro soldering show. Yeah, today in the morning, part 2 of the video from the device yesterday. So yesterday I got an iPhone X here, which was mailed in after a drop, and it had no touch. And I separated the board halves, and yeah, after separating, I saw that some pads are ripped on the top layer. I just fixed them because the phone was boot looping. That was all okay. And after that, I realized that we have really no touch. First, I thought, okay, it has been done with the board reball because it was bent and cracked, and some pads had lost the connection. Okay, so after that, I did some diode mode readings at the touch connector, and I saw that touch line was open line, and I didn't check all the pins of the connector, so I only checked touch. Okay, all right, I see here is one missing. Thanks. And yeah, I set it a jumper, and I had no touch function too. Okay, then I checked the other lines which are related for touch by diode mode, and I saw, okay, there are several lines which are broken in the board, so it doesn't make any sense to set 6 jumpers. So yeah, I just swapped the bottom. I just have to swap the bottom board, but I have to talk to the customer if he only wants a data rescue job, so I don't have to swap the bottom board because I can use the top layer with another bottom layer and then just get the data. Or if I have to swap the bottom layer because if the customer wants a complete repair and he wants a complete repair, so we just start by that. I just have to check one message here. Okay, here I am again. Sorry, I had to check. I had to check something here. And yeah, okay, runs. So another check. So, sorry people, I just had to check something because something big is coming up to you. Yeah, I will tell you more about that within the next days, but it's something really amazing will happen within the next days. So, we got the second thing which is coming out of the house, AG Labs Dr. Germany, and it will be a huge thing, okay? And we are working on the third already. So, we got the board, or I got the board right in front of me. Now I want to activate the on-hands camera. Okay, it's the board from yesterday. Here you can see the jumpers. I will show them to you under the microscope again. This is the old board, and now we have to take out the Wi-Fi IC, the baseband CPU, the NFC, and the baseband EEPROM. So that's the parts we need for a bottom board swap. And we need a known good bottom board, so we can take this. And I just want to take out the ICs which are needed now out of this bottom board. So how to swap the bottom board on an iPhone 10 fast, easy, and without any risk. Let's start. Let's activate the microscope. Let's deactivate the on-hands camera, and let's start the dust absorber, baby. Okay. And let's activate all my devices here, like the hot air and the solder iron and things like that. Okay. And now we start into this day with a bottom board swap on an iPhone X. After that I have to do a lot of operational things today. And by the way, the ICC Pro version 2, we will update the website today, so you can set up pre-orders, and we need about 14 days until we got the ICC Pro V2 here, or 14 days to 3 weeks. if shipping goes fast, it's only 14 days. And then we can deliver the ICC Pro V2 with the amazing aluminium housing out of the house Mijing, thanks to Mijing Tools in China and to Swen Chen from Union Repair for the connections and for the help to making a good product much better. And yeah, it's just, if you feel it, you feel the quality in your hands. Okay, now let's take these parts out which we need here. Yesterday the video was long, really, about 2 hours. And the problem on these long videos often is that people only watch for some minutes and then they skip the video. And I know about that. And that's one reason why I don't like to do really long videos. But in some cases you have long repairs and I don't want to show you things which are not real, okay? So these are things which happen to every technician. Okay? So sometimes you don't think about enough before you do things. You should think about, yes, but my personal fault yesterday was that I didn't thought about taking measurements of the whole FPC, and I only got okay, one line touch, good, take it out, jump at that, people see a nice work and good, but it was just more. Okay, important parts. Now I just clean the other bottom board. I take out thermal paste here. So let's just okay, I check the message later. So what we have to do now is preparing the other board, and what I want to do really as first before I do any other things, it's just swapping the the baseband EEPROM. Okay, so I don't want to forget later, so this is the known good board. Today in the morning it's really messages the whole day. The whole morning just messages. Okay. So baseband EEPROM out. And now we take the old board. Some flux. And because we have an iPhone X here, so we don't need to swap the Wi-Fi module here, because we can unbind Wi-Fi by using the purple tool. So we don't swap the Wi-Fi. I don't know why I took it out. We only swap the baseband CPU and the NFC, and for sure the baseband EEPROM. For the Wi-Fi module, before the purple tool, we had to swap it, but now we can just use the purple tool to unbind Wi-Fi, and all is done. Okay, now we just take out the baseband CPU. Gently take out the glue. Around the baseband CPU. Okay, and now it's time for taking out that baseband CPU here. Okay, done. And let's take out NFC. Done. Okay. Components which are not needed, we place here. The components we need, we place at another place. Then we just take some flux here. And let's clean the board. By the way, I didn't take any pictures until now, so I have to do. What about my iron? My iron just doesn't want to take enough solder, so I need to burn it free. Hey, come on, take the solder, baby. Okay. Cut your wick. just want to take another tip here, just to see if it takes more solder. I have to renew all my solder tips. So now we just use some hot air. And just clean the glue gently. Always turn the board. A lot of people ask me why I don't use preheat anymore at all. I just use it in very rare cases. Back in the days I did all my works by using preheat. But at a point I just stopped that and started working without any preheat. I don't know why. It was just like my feeling changed. Done? Okay. I think that's pretty okay. Done. Now we prepare the baseband CPU. The NFC, I will have a look at it if I need to rebore or if I can set it directly. Because we have solder at the board and we have solder at the chip, I have to take a look for the solder at the chip. If this is good, I just can place it without reballing it. Perhaps this tip needs a clean. It's tip cleaner where I do the tip in, and I hope that it works much better now. Okay, looks good. Cleaning this baseband CPU. And cleaning the chip around by using a knife. Just for scraping away the glue. Okay. Now we can set up a reball. I use the Kelly Shun 183. Need the right stencil. Like this one. Okay. Now I have to clean the stencil because it looks dirty. So I just clean the stencil. Guten Morgen. Warum so früh, du? Dann auf. So I clean the stencil. Jo, guck mal da. Das hängt aber gerade am Ladegerät. Für der andere Akku habe ich den Schlüssel nicht da. Danke, passt. So. I just clean the stencil. Now we can... Oh, we have still some dirt here at the side. Don't know why it's dirty like that. Who has used it? See that? At the side? It's dirty. I don't know why. Because if I use a stencil, I always clean it. Still dirt, you see? Okay. Just need to use another brush. Still dirt. Better. I need to put it to the ultrasonic cleaner. Still dirt. Sorry people for the waiting time now, just caused by cleaning a stencil. Still some dirt here, you see? Oh, that's really bad. Ich melde mich gleich. Okay. People, I'm working at the iPhone X and I take the stencil for the iPhone 7, but it was really dirty, really. So, okay, iPhone XS, no. We need the iPhone 8 and the iPhone X on the stencil. Ciao, bis gleich. So I have to search. Really sorry, people, for the convenience, but I need to find the right stencil now. And I clean and I clean and I clean, and I don't realize that I clean an iPhone 7 stencil. Instead, I need an iPhone 8 or iPhone X one. Crazy. Okay. Give me a second. Here it is. It was at Dennis' place. And I hope that this stencil is clean. No, it isn't, so I have to clean the next one. And we lose a lot of time here. We are already at 27 minutes and 10 minutes is only cleaning the stencils here. But I hope you like the video anyway and you give me some thumbs up and you subscribe to the channel, because that's the reason why I do things like that. For see you smiling and see you subscribing the channel. Okay. Paste is in. You see, reballing can be even fast if you got the right stencil and the stencil is clean. Hope you can see everything this way. Okay, done. And that is looking pretty good. Done. Now we can take this to the side and I want to see for the NFC. This looks pretty good because we have solder here and we have solder here, so we can place it directly here like that and solder it down without any connection problems. But while you are working on your hot air and always moving the temperatures up and down, and why don't you set up a second JBC or second and a third and work with different stations? Because I like to do that. Really, I really like to do that. Come on, flip down. Whoa! Was blown up. it was blown up, you see? I clean it under the chip directly. Okay. And again. No. No, I see it connects, but at the top side it has to be more straight, and I don't want to risk anything. So I could do it in that way, but I think that these one are not 100% connected, and I don't like to see that. So it's just in this way better. In this way better to get a fast reball here. It's not a problem to act. You saw it was already soldered down, but I had a feeling, and the feeling was that at the top area the connection could be not correct. Okay, wait a short time. Until it's cooled down. Take the chip. Have a look, it's okay. Looks good. And my earpiece has been gone again. Arr! I hate these fucking earpieces. Please send me new one. So. And now it's okay. Now we need our baseball CPU, which is laying here. Just want to take a nice photo. Yes, right way. And solder it down. Okay. Some more flux in here. Okay, done. And we are almost done now. Just need to clean the board, reball the board. 37 minutes! 37 minutes! A long, long time for this job. But today in the morning my fingers are not as calm as normally. You know these days, if you're a micro solderer, do you know these days where you're just not calm enough? For me it's pretty okay, but it's like I drank about 10 coffees. But I don't drink coffee. Turn the board. At the moment we have a lot of workers at home in our garden because we just built a new garden house with a veranda. I don't know if it is in English really veranda, but yeah, we just built some and we get a new swimming pool next year, so it's preparement already, so it's a lot of work at the moment at home. So, and now we just take off the solder here. Just use some flux. So now we come to that area where I set the jumpers. So we have some missing pads, but it's only ground. Here we have the areas for the area for the jumpers. Done. Now we clean gently. We don't want to lose the jumpers, so this side we can clean normally, this side too. Here we can clean in a normal way too. But if we come here, we just have to be carefully. Okay? So then we take a wipe and we push. We push, we push, we push. Gently, gently. And then we have a look for the jumpers. and we set them in the right way again. So we tell this to be here. These are all okay. Looks good, I think. Okay. And now it's time for a quick rebore of the button board. Do you remember that the last videos are all only X, XS, XS Max, only sandwiches? So for me, I would like to see again an iPhone 6 long screw damage or something like that, just some different. The only repairs I do within the last weeks, the whole day, are CPUs and these X boards and 10 boards and XS boards, and only sandwiches the whole day. I can't see sandwiches anymore at all because I'm just not working at Subways. I'm working at AG Labs, AG Forensics, Dr. Germany, and yeah, for me, I need a break. I need a break. I will be at holiday for the first week of the upcoming month, but my team will be here to fix your problems, your phones, to recover your data. That's not a problem, but for me, I really need a break. I just need some holiday and thinking for nothing, and just relax with my family, with my kids, with my wife. Yeah, and at the end of November, my third baby or my third child will see the world. And this is, yeah, we get a daughter this time. I have two boys already, 2 sons, and they are amazing. They are really the best thing in my life. But yeah, I need to spend time with them and just to calm down a little, because it's really hard if you do this work day in, day out, day in, day out, in the evening, in the morning. It's only, I love microsoldering, don't misunderstood me, but I'm at a point where I just need some break. Some social media break and some work break, because social media is a lot of work too. And if I'm not at the company, I'm working on the social media things and website and on new ideas for the business, so that's pretty hard. So for me, I'm really happy to get my break at the first week of the upcoming month. So re-roll the iPhone X board one time around the world. Done. Lift up the stencil. Clean the stencil. Open the stencil. By the way, did you count it how often my earpiece fell down within this video? So after my holiday, I will get some new stuff. But the whole time, if I'm thinking about buying new stuff for my workspace here, I'm always thinking only some month, and we are at the new place, and then I can buy everything I want. So okay, done. Clean. And push. Push, 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 push. Okay. Now we are done, and we can solder the board back together, doing the unbind with the JC2. I do it with JC Repair and the DFU box C3 or B box, like you want to name it. So there are many names for all the boxes which came out for this mode, and a lot of people said, oh, you only need a cheap DS CD cable and just engineer cable and LXTX cable. So it's done with that, but I like to use the JC Repair Suite software. It's really nice thing, and for me I just use the DFU box C3 because I think for me it's the most easy, fastest and best method. So I heat up the board because I want to be quick. So it's the right preheater which is on. Okay, and now we just take the board, place it down, and we can solder the board halves back together. Just go up with the preheater. And slowly use some hot air here. Have a look that all the areas go flat. So we switch to that side here, and I want to see that going down here. So after the board is going down, only this area a little bit. Yes, here we are. And we are done. Okay, good morning. Good morning, Andy Handy. This is Handy Andy. And give me a comment if you want to see him working in a German video for you. Perhaps he can realize that for you. Oh, this was... Okay. Done! Let's wait a short time for a cool down. After that, get it to the dust absorber to cool it down more. Yeah, that's looking good. Get it to the dust absorber. Let's take a photo. Let's wait a short time. Take the screen. Looking good. Activate the output. Having a look for the value. Value is good. Value on boot up. Looks good too. Connecting touch and display. And now let's see. So we see an apple. That's pretty good. Some solder paste here. So clean the screen. Waiting for a boot up. And let's see if the touch is working again now. And touch is working. All is nice. Yeah, I have to do an update now. So at moment, I don't have to do an update. It has email, like I think, so I don't need to do the update. What's the code? Okay. Okay, we go here. Face ID is normal, it's not connected. And you can see we have email. So the button board swap was successful. What I have to do now is just unbind Wi-Fi, and I want to take you for doing that within the video. But the phone is working again. The button board swap was successful. I will clean and renew the glue stickers later, but first I want just to do the Wi-Fi unbind. So we are about 1 hour, again a long video. Just want to put in all the cables here. battery. Hopefully we have some stuff at the battery. Or it is empty. We will see in a minute. Otherwise I have test battery here, no problem. Okay, then we take the DFU box and we start the JC software. JC repair, yes, you can open. And now we're going into the just reconnect the battery, and it's okay, yes. 1, 2, 3. Then we wait until the apple disappears. The screen is getting black. No, we hold. I want to come into the DFU mode, not the restore mode. So disconnect, reconnect the battery, 1, 2, 3. Then we wait until the apple is coming. Then we wait until the apple is going away. I hope it will do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we just hold. And we connect here. Then we go to NAND repair. I just want to show you the JC software. Okay, I have to do it again. So up, down, holding the power button. Waiting until the apple disappears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release the power button and hold the volume down button. Now we have the phone in DFU mode. So we connect. And now we say to purple screen. Sending the iBoot file. And here we are. So now we just click on unlock Wi-Fi, okay, and we click on exit purple. Wi-Fi has been unlocked. And now the device will boot up again normally. I can close the JC software now. Disconnect the B box. And we wait until the device has booted, and I want to show you that Wi-Fi is working again. Nice. You see, you don't have to swap the Wi-Fi IC because we can do the unbind by using the purple tool, and we don't have to take out the NAND and do the unbind with the NAND programmer, and that's a big advantage because we don't have to use heat for the top layer, we don't have to take out and to clean all for the NAND, and yeah, that's okay. Okay, and now if we are going to the settings, you can see that we can activate Wi-Fi here and we can use the Wi-Fi network. So that's all. I hope you liked the video. If yes, give me a thumbs up, subscribe the channel. I would be very happy if you would buy an ICC Pro because yeah, we spend a lot of work here on these videos, and for us it's just a nice thing if many people buy the ICC Pro. Okay, I would be happy to see you at our Facebook group, Smartphone Repair Group Germany, but please answer the questions, otherwise we can't accept you. I'm out. Andy, do you have to say something to the people out there? Wie wär's mit Hallo? Einem lieben Winken. Okay, Andy is just like sleeping. Okay, So we see us with the next video. Thanks a lot for watching and goodbye. Here's Ben.